Okay, let's start in a supine butterfly today. So come on to your backs. Allow your knees to fall wide, soles of the feet touch. Release your shoulders from underneath you. Allow the arch in your low back to remain. And maybe tuck your chin in slightly so that you take the weird arch out of your neck. Take one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Open your mouth and let it out. One more time, deep breath in. Open your mouth and release. Letting go of your day, your week, arriving on the mat, becoming present with your body today. I'm going to take about 5 deep breaths here. Breathing in and out of the nose through the end of practice. Last couple of breaths here. As you take these breaths, set an intention for yourself for this practice. I'm going to offer one up for you. It is to remain present with your body throughout the practice. And when I ask you to pay attention to the particular part of the body that we are working with, send your entire attention and your breath there. Take one last deep inhale. Exhale it out. Gently open your eyes. Use your hands to bring your knees together and pull your knees into your chest for Apanasana, curling your tailbone in slightly. On your next inhale, press your knees out with your hands, flattening your low back on the mat. Exhale, pull your knees back into your chest, curling up your tailbone. Inhale, press it out. Extending your elbows. Exhale, pull it in, bending your elbows and curling your tailbone up. Inhale, press it out, extend your elbows, push the knees away. Inhale, exhale, press, bring it in, curl your tailbone up. Just one more like this. Inhale, press it out, extend your elbows, lower back presses down into the mat. Exhale, pull it in, curl bone, tails up, turns up. Now release your left leg long on the mat as you hug your right knee into your chest. Keep that left foot active, which means that you're pressing the heel out, flexing the toes back towards your face. So hugging your knee in tight. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, forehead comes to knees, crunch it in. Inhale, release your head and shoulders back down on the mat. Exhale, crunch it in, press your low back on the mat. Inhale, release your head and shoulders back down. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale, release your head and shoulders back down. This time on the exhale, take that left knee over to the right. Sorry, take that right knee over to the left for a supine twist. Stacking your right hip above your left hip, reaching your right arm out, gazing to your right. Few breaths here. Slowly bring that right knee back into your chest. Give it a tight squeeze one more time. And release it on the mat, long and strong, flexing that foot, digging the heel into the mat. Bring that left knee into your chest. Hug the left knee in tight. Give it a tight squeeze. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale back down. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale back down. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale back down. This time on the exhale, left knee comes over to the right, stacking your left hip on top of your right hip for a supine twist. Reach your left arm out as a T. Gaze to your left. Today's practice will be all about cultivating strength. Cultivating strength along with flexibility is super important so that you don't hurt yourself when you do any sort of like deep folds or twists or stretches. Slowly come back to the center. Give your left knee a tight squeeze one more time. And then plant it down on the mat. Bring your right foot on the mat as well, setting up for bridge pose. Let's do the first couple of bridges without the band, and then we'll add the band into it. So grazing the backs of your heels with your longest finger, press your feet down. On your next inhale, lift your head straight up as you shoot your tail forward. Imagine that straight line from your knees to your hips to your shoulders. Exhale, roll it down, vertebrae by vertebrae, watching each vertebrae land on the mat. Your tailbone comes down last. Inhale, press down, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press down, lift up, shoot your tail forward, shifting the weight to your shoulders. Exhale, lower down. Grab the band of your choice. It could be a heavy band because you're using the bigger muscles, your quad muscles. So it could be one of your heavier bands. Put it above your knee, across your thighs. And plant your feet down again for bridge pose. Once you're all set, on your next inhale, press your feet down, lift your hips up as you squeeze the band out. Exhale, lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Your tailbone comes down last. Inhale, press down, lift up, squeeze the band, legs out. Exhale, lower down. Last time, this time we're going to hold here. Inhale, press down, lift up. This time we're going to pulse out and in with our thighs. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Breathe through this out. In, 4 more, 4, 3. Stay up, keep your hips lifted. Last one here. And then on your next exhale, lower down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Your tailbone comes down last. Hug your knees into your chest. Give it a tight squeeze one more time. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, forehead comes to your knees. Go ahead and plant those feet down again. One more round, just like that, 2 rounds without the hold, and then we'll hold for the last round for 8 pulses of the legs out and in. So setting up feet hip distance apart again. On your next inhale, press your hips up, squeeze the band out. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up, out. Exhale, lower. Last time, this time we're going to hold. Inhale, press your hips up. Going to hold it here and pulse out, in, out, in. Breathe through this out, in, out, in, 4 more, 4, 3, 2, last one here, exhale, lower downward vertebrae. Your tailbone comes down last. Give your knees a tight squeeze. One more time, take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, become a tight ball, curling your forehead to your knees. And then plant your feet down, grab the backs of your thighs and rock up and roll forward to a tabletop. Your band remains where it is, above your knees. Plant your hands right below your shoulders. Your knees are right below your hips, strong tabletop. Suck in your belly button, tuck your tail in just slightly so that you have a flat back. Spread your fingers wide like a starfish and push the mat away. Now tuck your toes in. We are going to hold bear pose for a few reps. So tuck your toes in. On your next inhale, lift your knees 2 inches off the mat. Keep pressing the mat away. Hold it here. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. One more time like that. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale it out. 2 more rounds of bear pose as you use the band to kind of like squeeze the outer hips and your glutes. Spread your fingers wide, suck in your belly button, tuck your tail in slightly, and on your next inhale, lift your knees 2 inches off the mat. Hold it here. Keep squeezing the band out. Keep pressing the mat away. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Soften your belly. Take a deep inhale. And exhale it out. One more round as you engage your core, tuck your tail in. On your next inhale, lift your knees 2 inches off the mat. Last round of bear pose. Keep pressing the mat away, cultivating the shoulder strength and your core strength here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Release the tops of your feet on the mat if you want for cat-cow. On your next inhale, drop your belly. Lift your tail up, lift your gaze up, happy cow. Exhale as you push the mat away, belly button to spine, tuck your tail in, spine presses up to the ceiling. Inhale, happy cow, soften your belly, lift your tail up, lift your heart up. Exhale, push the mat away, belly button to spine, spine to ceiling. 2 more rounds like this, moving with your own breath. And when you're done with it, you're going to plant your elbows right where your palms were for 4 more rounds of cat-cow on your elbows. So spread your fingers wide. Your elbows are parallel to each other. Elbows are right. Your forearms are parallel to each other. Elbows right below your shoulders. On your next inhale, drop your belly, soften your belly as you lift your tail and gaze up, cat-cow on your elbows. Exhale as you press your forearms down, gaze at your belly button to spine, spine to ceiling. Inhale, arching your back. Exhale, round your back. 2 more rounds like this. Move with your own breath. Notice if this feels any different from the cat-cow on your palms. Maybe you found a tight spot here that you did not find on your hands. And slowly sit back on your heels, coming into child's pose. Leave the band above your knees. You're going to use it soon, so extend your arms out. Just take a few breaths here. And come back to a tabletop. Again, hands and knees for a shoulder stretch and a twist. So on your next inhale, lift your right hand all the way up to the ceiling, following the thumb with your gaze. Exhale, thread the needle, right arm underneath the left armpit as you land on your right shoulder and right ear. Twisting into the pose and breathing into the stretch that you feel in your right shoulder. You can leave your left hand where it is, move it to the front of the mat, or reach around for a half bind, grabbing your right thigh with your left fingers. Opening your chest up a little bit more. Breathe here. Bring your left hand back in front of your face. On your next inhale, lift your right hand all the way up to the ceiling. One more time. Exhale, plant that hand back down. Other side now. Inhale, lift your left hand up. Follow the thumb with your gaze. Exhale, thread the needle underneath your right armpit, landing on your left ear and your left shoulder. Breathe into the twist. Breathe into your left shoulder. If you want, you can move your right hand to the front of the mat if you did it on the other side, or reach around for a bind. Use the bind to deepen the twist. Open your heart up a little bit more to the side. Plant your right hand back down. Inhale, lift your left hand back up to the ceiling. Exhale, plant that left hand down. Come into fire hydrants now. Again, setting up a strong tabletop this time. Really engaged, strong core, making sure that you have a flat back here. Maybe you want to tuck your toes in or release the tops of the feet, doesn't matter. We're going to do fire hydrants like a dog peeing on a fire hydrant, lifting the knee up and the ankle up at the same height to the side. So on your next inhale, right knee up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. 4 more like this. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Take a deep inhale here. And exhale it out. Moving on to the other side now. Left knee and left ankle come up to the side at the same height. Try not to tilt your hips too much to do this. Take a deep inhale here and lift your left knee up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Focus on the strengthening that you're getting in the outer hip area now. Exhale down. 5 more like this. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Sit back on your heels. Let's take a deep inhale. And exhale it out. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. One more deep inhale. And exhale it out. Moving on to our next exercise. These are donkey kicks. So for this, when we are lifting the right knee up, we're going to kind of lodge the band underneath your left knee. So one knee is down, one knee is up. So you're going to lodge the band underneath your left knee now and just leave it above the knee on the right. So this is so that the band doesn't fly off. Coming back to your tabletop, For the donkey kick, we're just going to kick back like this, extend the leg, pull it in, and bring it down. So lodging the band underneath your stationary knee helps you, like, not having the band flail around your legs. So once you've set up, band underneath the left knee, above the right knee. Let's get started. Inhale, right knee up, kick it out, exhale, in and down. Inhale, up, out, exhale, in and down. Inhale, up, out, exhale, in and down. Inhale, up, out, exhale, in and down. Let's do 4 more like this. 4, 3, 2, last one. Shake it out a little bit. Move the band underneath your right knee now and above your left knee. To do the other side, again setting up in a strong tabletop. You can tuck your toes in or release the foot, whatever feels good to you. Once you guys are set up, let's go for it. On your next inhale, lift your left knee up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Up, working your glutes and your hamstrings here, and down. Up, out, in, and down. We can do this 4 more. 3, keep your core engaged. 2, last one here, go for it. And down and release. Sitting back on your knees, roll back onto your feet. Remove the band. We're going to put the band now across our feet. And then come back to seated on your knees. Again, taking one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Using these couple of breaths to bring our breath back under our control. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out. One more deep inhale. And exhale it out. Bird dog with the band across our feet. This time you want to tuck your toes in so that the band doesn't go flying off. Again, coming onto your hands and knees, imagine all the strength, shoulder strength you're building because you're using the hands to press the mat away in your tabletop. Spreading the fingers wide. Band is across your feet, so kind of like the arches of the feet. Tuck your toes in, and this time just kick your right leg back straight up, straight out. Hold it here, breathe. Just a stationary hold. You're going to stay here for 10, 9, squeeze that glute, squeeze the back of the leg, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Take a deep inhale, soften your belly, and exhale it out. One more time, go back to engaging your core and pressing the mat away. Let's do bird dog on the other side, kicking that left leg back. Breathe here, keep pressing it back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Sit back on your heels. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out. Remove the band. Keep it close by, keep it in front of you. Maybe use keeping a lighter band if you want in front of you. Come on to your bellies. We're going to do Superman rows before we come back into a plank pose and hold it there. First, root down with your hips, wiggle your hips out a little bit. Let's take a few gentle cobra rolls, warming up the back side before we do the Superman rolls. Hands come underneath your shoulders. On your next inhale, squeeze your elbows by your side as you drop your shoulders back. Lift your heart up. Exhale, forehead comes to mat. One more time, baby cobra. Peel your heart up, squeeze your elbows by your side. Exhale, forehead comes to mat. Last round here, inhale. Peel your heart up, squeeze your shoulders by your side as you drop your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, forehead comes to mat. Grab the lighter band, maybe this time. We're going to do Superman rows. So we're going to kind of like a locust pose, but we are going to reach our arms out. And then as we exhale, we're going to inhale, we're going to pull the band in towards us. Kind of like a row, wide row. So root down with your hips on the ground, holding the band in between your hands. And your next inhale, peel everything up off the mat as you row the band by your side. Exhale, reach your arms out. Forehead comes to mat, releasing your entire body down to the mat. 8 more like this. Going to come up on the inhale and release on the exhale. Inhale, up, row the band in. Exhale, out and release. Inhale, up, row the band. Exhale, out, release. Inhale, up, rooting down with your hips. Exhale, out and release. Inhale, up, row the band, squeeze your glutes as you come up. Exhale, out and release. Inhale, up, 4 more like this. Squeeze your elbows by your side. Exhale, out, release. 3, release. 2 more, take a deep inhale, row back. Exhale, out and release. Last one here, inhale, row this time, hold it up. Keep squeezing, pulling the band apart, squeezing your elbows by your side. Keep your legs lifted, squeeze your glutes. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Wiggle your hips out. Release the band. Hands come right underneath your shoulders. Knees come together. Sit back on your heels. And go ahead and drape your torso over your thighs as you place your forehead on the mat. Arms come by your side, palms face up, seed pose. Releasing your back here after all that contraction and squeezing of the back muscles. This should feel good. Notice the softness, the pleasant feeling in your low back as you round into this traditional child's pose or seed pose. Slowly come up. And one last one on the floor before we come up to standing. Place the band above your knees or below your knees. Below the knees is a bit harder. Your choice. Maybe I'll use a slightly heavier one. I'm going to do plank taps to the side. So again, coming into a tabletop, spread your fingers wide like a starfish. Your index finger is kind of pointing forward. Your wrists are kind of underneath your shoulders or a little bit wider, wherein kick your right leg back, left leg back, coming into a strong plank pose. Press the mat away, hugging your belly button, squeezing your ribs in tight. Your shoulders, your hips are at the same level. Suck in your belly button and squeeze your quads up. You're going to hold it here in a plank pose for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Coming to child's pose. I'm going to do one more round, not more than that, I promise. This time, we're going to do plank taps, tapping one foot out, bringing it in, and then alternating to the other side. So take a few calming breaths here. And come back up, setting up a strong plank. One more time. Your palms spread wide, your fingers spread wide, pressing the palms into the mat, shoulders are right over your wrists. Coming back into a plank pose, squeezing your abs in, squeezing the quads in. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out. Now let's start the plank walks. Right foot out and in, left foot out, in. Right out, in, left out, in. For 8, in, 7, in, 6, in, 5, in, 4, in, 3, in, 2 more, 2, 1. And slowly come back to seated on your knees. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Close your eyes if you want. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out. I'm going to come up to standing at the top of the mat. Move the band above your knees now. You could use a heavier band here as well. And using the larger muscles, we want to use the heavier bands. And then use the lighter bands for the smaller muscles. Come up to standing at the top of your mat. We're going to do a few half sun salutations before we do our squats and other exercises with the band. Inhale, go ahead and sweep your arms up, palms touch, gaze up at your thumbs. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold it all the way down, Uttanasana. Let your head and neck go. Inhale, half lift, slide your palms up your shins. Reach the crown of the head forward, suck in your belly button, flat back here. Exhale, fold forward one more time, letting your head and neck go. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, upward salute, reaching your arms all the way up to the ceiling, palms touch, gaze up at your thumbs. Exhale, palms come to heart center, Samastitihi, and down by your side. That is Surya Namaskara, half sun salutation. 2 more rounds like this. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, upward salute. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold it all the way down. Let your head and neck go, using the weight of your head and neck to elongate your spine. Inhale, half lift, sliding your palms up your shins as you reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, upward salute, maybe adding a slight back bend this time. Exhale, palms come to heart center. and down by your side. Last round like this. Inhale, sweep your arms up, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold it all the way down. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold again, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, upward salute. Exhale, palms to heart center. And down by your side. I'm going to go into chair pose now. Feet remain hip distance apart this time so that you're pressing the band out, having enough tension in your band. Send your hips back. Sit down into your chair as you reach your arms all the way up. Suck your belly button, tuck your tail in so that you don't have like your booty sticking out. Reach your arms up, or maybe if you find that hard, you can bring your palms to heart center alternately. You can also use a band and squeeze the band up as you lift your arms up. So all these options here, keep sitting back into your chair. Keep squeezing the band out with your knee, with your thighs. Hold it here and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, fold forward Uttanasana. You're going to flow from Utkatasana, chair pose, to Uttanasana, forward fold, 5 times. So inhale as you come into chair. Exhale as you fold. Keep squeezing the band out with your thighs as you do this. Let's go for it. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, reaching your arms up, lifting your heart, sending your hips back. Exhale, Uttanasana, fold forward, sending your sit bones up to the ceiling as you let your head and neck go. Inhale, open your heart, sit back into your chair. Exhale, fold forward, sending your sit bones up to the sky, folding forward with your head and neck. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Squeeze the band with your hands if you have it and your legs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, last one, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Slowly roll all the way up to standing, bending your knees a lot. And if you have the band in your hands, you can put that away now. Standing up tall, reaching the crown of the head up as you drop your tailbone down. Imagine that long spine. One hand comes to your heart, one hand comes to your belly. Take a deep inhale. And exhale it out. One more deep inhale. And exhale it out. This time we're going to go Malasana to Uttanasana. So send your feet wide, maybe as wide as your mat as you push your band out with your legs. Then a squat, come down into Malasana, like a low squat, and Uttanasana, forward fold. So these are called froggers because you're kind of like frogging it out. So your Malasana doesn't have to be that deep if your band gets in your way. So take a deep inhale here as you stand. Exhale, fold forward Uttanasana as you lift your sit bones up to the ceiling. Imagine the stretch in the back of your hamstrings. Inhale, sit down into your Malasana. Send your hips back, squat down. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Malasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Malasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Malasana. 3 more like this. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Malasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Last one. Inhale, Malasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Now come down into Malasana and come down onto your sit bones, sitting down on the mat for boat pose. So bands are still above your knees. I'm going to turn and face you. We're just going to do a regular boat pose, But in both pose, I usually ask you to squeeze your knees together. This time I'm going to press out against the band so your knees are a little bit wider. So just regular boat pose, but your knees are probably a little bit wider. So bands are above your knees. Any weight of the band. Remove the junk from your sit bones. Roll back so that you're balanced on the fleshy part right behind your sit bones. Squeeze your belly button in to protect your low back as you lift your heart up as if somebody has a string pulling your chest up to the ceiling. Maybe this is where you want to stay. It's perfectly fine. If you want, you can bring your feet up and reach your arms forward as well. Either point your toes or flex your feet, doesn't matter. Hold it here and breathe. Keep squeezing against the band. Hold it here, breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Hug your knees in, forehead to knees. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out. One more deep inhale and exhale it out. Round 2 of boat pose, just a regular boat, except you're pressing your thighs out, the band out with your thighs. Any variation of both, except make sure you have a strong low back here. As you lift your feet up, reach your arms forward if you want. Hold it here and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. One more time, hug your knees into your chest, forehead to knees. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out. Last round, both pose, setting up strong. Roll your shoulders down, lift your heart up. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Slowly roll onto your backs for penguins. So working the oblique muscles here. You're going to set your feet up, hip distance apart, like you do in bridge. And you're going to lift your head and shoulders up off the mat. You're pressing the band out with your thighs. So the band does not have any slack, but it's stretched tight across your thighs. All you're going to do is kind of waddle like a penguin from side to side. So take a deep inhale here in the center. Exhale, reach your right fingers to your right foot. Inhale, come back. Left fingers to your left foot. Inhale, come back. Right fingers to right foot. Slowly do one for alternating each side now. Right, inhale. Left, come back. Inhale. Right, left. 8, 7, 6, head and shoulders are off the mat. 5, pressing your low back into the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly come all the way down onto the mat. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, forehead comes to knees, crunch it in. Slowly come back. Move the band, last exercise here, bicycles. So move the band again to the arches of your feet. Use a slightly, medium band here. So hands behind your head, interlacing your palms. Head and shoulders come up off the mat. We are going to alternate sides. So take a deep inhale here. Exhale, left elbow to right knee as you extend the left leg out. Inhale, come back. Exhale, right elbow to left knee as you extend your right leg out. Inhale, come back. Exhale, left. Inhale, come back. Exhale, right. Inhale, come back. Exhale, left. Alternating the leg that extends out. Right. Left. Right. Center. left, center, right, center, left, center. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Remove the band, put it away, and bring your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side, massaging your low back here. Plant your feet down and bring your right leg up, extending the right leg up to the ceiling for the hamstring stretch. Grab the back of your thigh or the back of your shin. Flex that foot, sending the heel up to the ceiling. Now point that toe, those toes, sending the toes up to the ceiling. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, and hold it here. With each inhale, see if you can straighten the knee a little bit more. And with each exhale, pulling that leg in a little bit closer to you. Now plant that right foot, right ankle on your left knee. Press the right knee away from you and thread the needle to bring the left knee in for an outer hip stretch. Keep that right foot active and flexed. You can relax your left foot. Keep pressing the right knee away from you. Breathe into the outer hip area on the right side. Drop your left foot on the mat. Slide your right leg over your left leg like you're a lady who's sitting in a chair. Drop both knees to the left as you turn your gaze to the right, supine twist variation. Slowly come back to center. Bring both feet down onto the mat again. Now bring your left leg up, extend it up to the ceiling. Grab the back of the thigh or the back of the shin, your choice. Let's flex that foot, sending the heel up to the ceiling. And now point, sending the toes up to the ceiling. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, and hold it. Breathe here, breathe into the hamstring. With each inhale, seeing if you can straighten that knee a little bit more without hyperextending it. With each exhale, pulling that leg in a bit closer to you. Now plant that foot on top of your right knee. Press the left knee away from you to get into the outer hip. Flex that foot, keep it active as you bring your right knee in, threading the needle. Breathe into the outer hip. The left side now. Slowly release the right foot back on the mat. Slide your left leg over your right leg like you're a lady sitting in a chair. Dropping both knees to the right this time. Turn your gaze to the left, supine twist. Slowly come back to center. I'm going to do a very relaxed Viparita Karani. You can decide to just stay here for Shavasana as well. So if you want, you can go up to a wall and throw your legs up the wall. So scoot your right hip close to the wall before you throw your legs up the wall. If you want, you can just do legs up the wall with me. If you have a blanket, fold that blanket, place it underneath your hips, and lift your legs up. Keep your legs soft. You don't need to flex that foot or send your heels up to the ceiling, just keeping it soft and relaxed. Staying here for 10 breaths. Take your arms wide, palms face up, or alternately one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Your choice. Stay here, breathe. Allow the weight of your hips to release down into the mat rather than using any effort to kind of press your legs up to the ceiling, feet up to the ceiling. Just keep it a very relaxed Viparita Karani. If you're against a wall, that's the best place to be, to keep it a very relaxed, gentle inversion. Close your eyes here. Start slowing your heart rate down by slowing down your breath. About 10 deep breaths here. Soften your belly. Soften your shoulders down. Soften your face, especially the space between your eyebrows. And if you're against a wall, you can just stay here for the rest of the remainder of the time, about 5 minutes. You can just stay in Viparita Karani against the wall. Or if you're done with Viparita Karani, come into Shavasana. You can leave the blanket underneath your hips. This actually feels good sometimes. And just extend your legs out. Allow your ankles to fall open. Take your arms wide, palms face up. Relax your shoulders. Release the arch from your neck by tucking in your chin just slightly. And just soften your belly. Notice the weight of your body in the mat. And surrender everything, staying with your body for about 4 more minutes here.